gentlemen, first of all, I'd like to say it's a solo show today. And it's not really a solo show, and I'll tell you why eventually. But yes, OJ is not here. Catherine is not here because I sent them to go and buy something so that I can handle the show alone by myself. But yes, hey, it's the final day of March and the energy is loud. Now you can practically smell the money in the air. Whether it has entered or is still loading, one thing is sure, and let's go land. So if your phone is on silent, this is your sign to turn up the volume for me. And all the salary earners, you people just collected salary and you just, close your mouth, film. My eyes, my God is judging you. Yes, guys, it's Tuesday and we're cruising through the week with big vibes and even bigger energy on It's Flash, your favorite lunch, our destination. And you already know how we do it on a Tuesday. Movie time, from blockbuster hits to hidden gems. We're diving straight into the world of cinema. Plus, we've got international music, trending stories, and all the entertainment spice to keep your afternoon lit. But yes, don't just watch, be a part of the show. Join the conversation on X at TVC Connect, on Facebook at TVC Entertainment, on Instagram at TVC Entertainment _. Stream the show live on www.tvcentertainment.tv and on YouTube at TVC Entertainment. Now you can also follow our fan page at /_TVC. Ladies and gentlemen, it is your girl Oyin Damola, the Olori of Lagos Energy Goddess. Queen of Spotlights anytime, any day. Go to the in energy and the effing absolutely fabulous. And you guys, Catherine just walked in, but I have banned her from my set. So Catherine is not going to be coming on the stage with me. I'm going to be doing this all alone. And you people, should you know that it is raining? And I always say, people, don't do what Olori will not do. Don't do what Olori will not do. Whether for two, you and Jesus. Amen? Amen. Now, before we continue, I'd like to use this opportunity to wish my big brother happy birthday. Mr. Jimmy, I love you so much. Thank you for all you do. Love you. And of course, my friend, Shegun. I'm alone, so I can do whatever it is I want. But yes, guys, we're coming in hot today with a show that's too exciting to miss. And we're kicking things off with the juiciest entertainment news. Next up, I'll be joined by not one guest, two guests who own the stage they stand on in the movie industry. Then we'll turn the show all the way up with movies at the movies, breaking out the hottest can't miss films set to dominate your watch list. Trust me, you don't want to miss this. This show is on. I will be right back. Yes, babies, welcome back to the show. If you're just joining, you've missed like 10 minutes, but then you're right on time for the entertainment news. And now, before we came back, we played you guys an Ashanti with Baby. And before that, we took you to King Promise featuring Mr. Easy with Mariana. Woo! I actually told them I wanted like an upbeat song, and they gave me that and turned my energy up. Now, ladies and gentlemen, the part I'm super excited about. It's time for the entertainment news. Starting off very strong, one particular topic I'm super pumped about. AMVCA 2026 nominees revealed. AMVCA 12th edition nominees are here. Ginger and the Herd lead the pack. The African Magic Viewers' Choice Awards just dropped the official nominee list for its 12th edition, and fans are already buzzing. Now, the main ceremony is set for May 9, 2026, and the competition looks fierce. Topping the charts are Ginger and The Herd, each snagging 9 nominations, making them the films to watch this award season. Hot on their heels are To Kill a Monkey with 8 nominations, and My Father's Shadow with 7, signaling a strong year for African film and television filled with diverse stories, technical brilliance, and standout performances. The Herd, directed by Daniel Etim F. Young, is a crime thriller exploring insecurity and kidnapping, while Yemi Murafa's Ginger is a fast-paced Lagos drama about hustlers that raked in nearly 400 million naira at the box office shortly after release. Now, on the acting front, veterans and rising stars alike are shining. Shola Shoboale earned nods in both lead and supporting categories, while actors Uzo Arukwe and Lateef Adedimeji also secured multiple nominations, proving the industry is brimming with talent. Now, this year's AMVCA features 32 categories, 18 jury voted, 11 audience voted, and 3 special recognitions, including Lifetime Achievement and Trailblazer Awards. Excitingly, the awards introduced 2 new indigenous language categories, North Africa and Central Africa, cementing its Pan-African vision. The nominees were announced live on African Magic channels by AMVCA winning actor Chimezie Imo, and the upcoming ceremony promises a star-studded celebration of African entertainment excellence. Now, it's official. The AMVCA season is absolutely not one to miss. Okay. So, I mean, anybody that knows me and anybody that has watched this show continuously over time knows that I'm super passionate about Nollywood, about Nigerian movies, about African movies generally. And this award ceremony seems pretty personal to me. First of all, I would like to say something before I start. I am not cool with some nominations. Oh, no, sorry. Let me rephrase. I don't think some people should have been on that list, and I think some people should have been on that list that are not. Now, I'm not going to say those that I don't think they should be on that list, because every single person that was nominated put in the work, and I'm super proud of them. However, I feel like, you know, there were some categories that there were actually like 4 or 5 people or nominees that were there, then they had to like buff it up with like an extra 2 or 3, and that's absolutely fine. However, I'm going to start with this one. First of all, I feel like I'm not excited that Tony Abraham was not nominated Best Lead Actress for Ovasabi Auntie. I am not happy about that. And I don't know if it is about the submissions or anything. I just feel like I am not happy that she was not nominated. Also, the men that acted, you know, is it the Fulani headsmen or the kidnappers in The Head, I don't like the fact that those guys were not nominated, because I feel like they sold a lot of emotions in that movie. Honestly, and I'm just not excited that they're not there. Another thing I'm not excited about is the fact that Toby Bakre did not bag, you know, Best Supporting Actor for his performance in BTS. I feel like in that entire movie, he was one of those that held it up for me. So yes, I honestly feel like those people should have been nominated. But notwithstanding, really amazing nominations. I'm super excited. I mean, we saw recently that Auntie Joke is now the head juror of the. I'm curious. I want to know who the remaining people on the jury are, and I want to actually maybe on the day of the awards we would understand fully, you know, why some people were nominated and some people were not nominated. But then once more, congratulations to all the nominees. A lot of my friends were nominated. Some multiple of my friends in one category, so I cannot even say who is who. So yes, congratulations to everybody, and may the best man win. You guys should go and vote. They can be say on that day, you're not saying, oh, why didn't this person win? Why did this person win? So yes, that's that about that on the AMVCA for now. I'm sure we'll still come back and give you guys updates. Moving on to the next news, Juliana Olayode reviews emotional reason behind reconciliation with Funke Akindele. Now, for years, Nollywood actress Juliana Olayode carried a quiet, deeply personal prayer to mend her broken relationship with her former mentor, Funke Akindele. In an emotional interview with Today Gideon, she revealed that beyond fame, success, and career opportunities, what really mattered to her was restoration, not another role, not another spotlight moment, just a chance to reconnect, to laugh, to visit, and to share simple moments again. Olayode rose to fame as Toyosi in Jennifer's Diary, becoming a fan favorite almost overnight. But her sudden disappearance from the show left fans with more questions than answers, until she finally broke her silence in 2023, revealing that the fallout stemmed from a painful mix of inexperience, overwhelming fame, and misplaced trust, including a decision made without her knowledge by a former guardian that strained the relationship. Now, looking back, she described her actions as childish mistakes, taking full responsibility, and offering a heartfelt public apology. That apology opened the door to healing. Funke Akindele's warm response, expressing love and a desire to reconnect, marked the turning point. By December 2023, both women were reunited on set, working together again on projects like A Tribe Called Judah and Everybody Loves Jennifer, proving that sometimes the most powerful comebacks are built not on fame, but on forgiveness. You know, honestly, I watched that interview, and I've had Juliana on the show, and, you know, we've had conversations, and maybe not on air, we probably didn't talk about it on air, and I love her spirit, honestly. And I love the fact that I think when I watched the interview, I think I saw it where she said, oh, that she reconciling with Funke Akindele was not even because she wanted to be on any movie, was because Funke Akindele has played a huge part in her life, and she won't throw that away for anything in the world. And I love the fact that, you know, she knows not to burn bridges, because no matter where you are, no matter who you are, those that actually shaped you, those that gave you a platform, should always be celebrated at the end of the day. So, I mean, I don't know what exactly caused the issue, but I'm super happy that, you know, they were able to mend the fence, and they were able to come out very strong. Honestly, when I saw Juliana on Everybody Loves Jennifer, I was pumped. Like, I literally screamed in the cinema, because I'm like, ah! she's back, and it was super, super, super excited. Like, so your baby's back. I love it. So yes, I'm happy she's in a good place. I'm happy, I think she dropped a movie on her YouTube very recently, a short movie. And yeah, she's doing really well for herself. Super, super proud and super excited. All right, guys, moving on to the third news for today. This one is a bit sad and it's hurting my soul. Sophie Turner injured on Tomb Raider set. Production post. Actress Sophie Turner has suffered a minor injury while filming a Prime Video's live action Tomb Raider, leading to a temporary halt in production. Amazon MGM Studios confirmed that the star recently experienced a minor injury, adding that filming has been paused as a precaution to allow her time to recover, with plans to resume as soon as possible. The incident comes shortly after fans got their first look at Turner as Lara Croft, a role previously brought to life by Angelina Jolie and Alicia Vikander in the highly anticipated series led by Phoebe Waller-Bridge. Turner has expressed excitement about stepping into the role, describing Lara Croft as a character she has long admired, while acknowledging the pressure of following such iconic performances. Although the injury is considered minor, the brief production pause has only increased anticipation, with fans eager to see Turner's take on the legendary adventurer. Yeah, I'm just happy that, she's fine. I mean, I hope she's fine, actually. We've not figured that part out, but I love the fact that, she was able to take a break and, heal properly before continuing. I mean, I've not really seen this movie, but according to the conversations like I had before set, I mean, with what I've heard that, oh, this babe is actually like a very soft babe. So that character that she played is like a step away from, what she's probably used to and all. Maybe that's why there was an injury. I don't know. I was not on set and they did not tell us that part. But yes, I hope she gets better and I hope they come back to filming. And yes, I love it that, her health is prioritized and, she's fine. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that's all we can take on the entertainment news. But then, from the buzz making headlines to an evening filled with movies and powerful storytelling, Nollywood stepped out for the 12th AMVCA press conference, where details about the main event was reviewed, after which, you guys, we'll be joined by not one guest, but two guests. Let's go check out what went down.
The AMVC has always been a continental platform, and this year we're expanding that vision even further. Our categories are more open across all regions of Africa, ensuring that talent from every corner of the continent can be recognized and celebrated on this stage.
One of the things we do is to expose these creativity, filmmakers, the creators to the world. And so we serve as enablers in bringing this to life.
We feel that this partnership is very important so that we can actually tell the story of food and culture.
Black shining bright. And one of the biggest stages where Black does shine bright is a Pan-African platform like this one.
What I do like about the AMVCAs is the fact that there's a voting category and there's a non-voting category. And the non-voting categories are essential not to be voted for.
I'm very excited for the AMVCAs. I mean, every year there's usually a one-up from the last one.
To be honest, this is something that's been going on for a while, and my own advice to them, they should not stop.
I look forward to the AMVCAs every year. The nominations, the outfits, the show, everything.
Most definitely, everybody's bringing their A game, acting, fashion, script writing. So I'm very, very much interested and eager to see this year's edition.
I'm looking forward to people's outfit, yes, and the best actor and best actress of the year. And that's it for me.
I'm looking forward to like all of the amazing creators, actors, actresses, like every single person that is a creative that's going to be recognized for their work.
I feel amazing, I feel great. AMVCA is like our Oscars, and AMVCA has been here for over 10 years now, so it has shown the foundation, it has shown that it is actually our own award show, so I'm really excited for it.
I'm so excited. Hopefully some of my people who put in their films are nominated, fingers crossed. So of course I'm waiting to see the appreciation of talent.
Yeah, I like to see them looking really nice, everybody looking really nice, and then I'm the coveted award, Best Actor, Best Actress. I like to see who wins that because, you know, we're all in the race for that.
It's nice that people love the AMVCAs enough to go into so much trouble of designing. I mean, I saw the last set of outfits. I said, excusez-moi s'il vous plaît, what is this? You know, it was amazing to see. But I do believe that there has to be a way in which it is balanced, so that the focus is not only on the fashion, but also on the awards, on the awardees, on the people who have actually won, you know, because it's not easy.
I really want to see the body of work that we celebrated. I also would be looking forward to winning, because as a nominee last year, the upgrade is to win this year, you know, so maybe from my mouth to God's ears, you know, amen. As the hosts don't happen, every other thing can happen, so you never can tell. Fingers crossed.
Live on all African Magic channels, the 12th edition of the AMVCAs is brought to you by African Magic in association with MultiChoice, a Canal Plus company.
You guys, sometimes you see me doing some things and you think, oh, what's wrong with this babe? And you don't know that he that is in me is moving. No, that didn't come out right. No, he that is in my ear. Why people think there's one spirit inside me? There's not only spirit of the Lord. Amen? Amen. All right, guys, I'm super excited. Breathe, calm down. You guys, I mean, we do have so fine people. Wait first, nah. They don't want to show it for yet. It's drum roll unveiling. Today on the show, we have a treat for you. Yes, we have two guests for you. Now, one is an actor and TV host who is passionate about his art. He's here with a beautiful actor. Again, a creative entrepreneur and media producer known for her passion for beauty, wellness, and lifestyle. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give a warm welcome to Prince Nelson and Angel Anasike and dive into the world of Nollywood. Hi, guys.
Hi.
You guys, I'm shy. I'm very starstruck. Okay, so guys, before I start this conversation, I'd like to say they were the lead actors in Abba Blues, first of all. And Abba Blues is currently showing in the cinema. And is one movie that will get you angry. What happened? I don't understand. Why both of you see? I said we're in sync. I told her before you came. I said, first of all, you both were my least favorite people in the movie.
Whoa!
I'm not even sugarcoating it.
Why?
Now, I'm sorry if you have not watched it.
That's the first thing you're saying?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm sorry if you guys have not watched it, because if you have watched it, you understand the anger that I am feeling. First of all, I'll ask both of you, are you, like, in the film, are you not loved at home? Don't they like you in your house? Wait, you answer that question first. Do they like you at home?
Yeah, of course.
No, sorry, let me read. Do they like Uzo at home?
Of course, they love Uzo at home.
I don't think so. Amara, do they?
That's a very good question, because I don't know that she was loved at home.
I don't think Amara was loved at home.
Loved at home.
Leave Amara. Don't you really like yourself? Because at this point, I think it's beyond them loving you at home. It's on both of you, loving yourself.
I should ask her mother.
You guys, I mean, for me to feel this much anger, you understand how amazing these two did in that movie. That movie blew my mind. But I don't want to go straight into the movie yet. I mean, I know I have a lot to unpack in that movie. But let's talk about you guys first before we talk about Uzo and Amara. Because I like Angel, I like Prince. But I don't like Uzo and Amara.
Okay.
So let's talk to Angel and Prince.
Okay.
How about
cool.
that? So first of all, Angel, soft girl. You know, when I watched Christmas in Lagos, I'm like, what is this? Very feminine, soft veil, like, Then you came up again in Abba Blues. Christmas in Lagos was your debut.
Yeah, my first time on set on any project, yeah.
Now, that's really crazy. Cut soap for me. Because you've been on 2 major projects. Yeah? And the 2 major projects, no be, sorry. Some guests will come. They will not say, in 1 year like that, I acted in Iya Oshogbo, and I'm like, I didn't really know. But you've acted in like 2 major projects. How has it been for you? How did you start from? How did you come from Nay's Living, Unpack with Nay, and join it with acting and doing so great at it?
Honestly, I feel like it's alignment. Because I was auditioning since like 2017. I've been auditioning. I wasn't getting any callbacks, nothing. And then I think in 2021, I decided I wasn't going to audition anymore. I was just like, when the time happens, when it comes, it comes. And then in 2023, someone reached out, one of the producers of Christmas in Lagos, Eko Edewo. She reached out and she was like, "Oh, can you come in for an audition tomorrow for Christmas in Lagos?" I'm like, I haven't really auditioned in a while, but I didn't tell her that, but just internally, I was just so anxious. I'm like, I don't know that I want to do this. But thank God for good friends. I had this particular friend who just gave me the push. Because in the morning I woke up, I was so anxious, my belly was hurting me. I'm like, I don't want to go. Long story short is I went through that audition process and yeah, I got the role. And then with Abba Blues as well, the audition process was very rigorous. And yeah, I just feel like it's alignment because I've really auditioned for these projects. It's not like they've been handed to me. I've really worked for them. But you know, I think, yeah, I've always had the passion and the dream that, okay, this is what I wanted to do. And I feel like right now, it just feels like it's time, I guess. So, yeah.
It's time. You're here, it's time. I mean, and I'm looking forward to, you know, more. And
Thank
I even see this, I see this movie, you know, bagging AMVC.
Amen. Amen.
Amen. Now, beef with a beef. Don't be too happy. Chill. Like, rest it out. All right. Okay, so I'm not angry yet. I'll get back to being angry later. So I'm talking to Prince now. Now, Prince, you've worn so many hats. You don't hustle. Let's say you want so many hats is a very, very small way to put. You don't. I mean, from I just heard now when you were having this conversation that you had a clothing line. So now, I mean, from Big Brother season 5, you know, to you doing Mr. Nigeria, to you having your studio, your hair
salon.
Is that still?
Yeah,
up?
we closed.
Okay, what happened?
Lagos landlords.
Tell me about
short story.
As in like
short story. Lagos landlords.
Yeah, and I mean from there we're seeing Prince, the actor, you know, acted in Head Over Bills, Man of God, and now playing lead role in Abba Blues that I don't like, by the way. I'm just keeping that in. I don't know why you're excited, and you played it so well. That every single, I said I saw it twice. I saw it at the premiere and I saw it, you know, again in cinemas because I needed to see it like from the angle of other people that were not just there to support. How was it for you? How did you feel when you were called to play lead role in this amazing movie? How has it been?
For me, it was like a dream come true because I've always wanted to do a movie for Film One. You get, and over the years, it's always like, I'm always at their premiere, and then like, why are they not calling me to come and act for them? You know, so
and you're always fine for the premiere.
You know, like giving my best and everything, and then
when he dress up, you know, look at him if you don't even act for the film,
look at him right now.
I said, if you don't act for the film,
this is a casual day.
Like, do you understand?
This is a casual day for Prince.
Yo, so So eventually I got a call from the producer. Well, we'd like you to send an audition tape for this. And I was like, okay, who and who is on it? I said, oh, Jidekene, Angel. I was like, okay.
Wait first, hold on. Angel shift. Your eyes roll when you said Angel. Okay.
I didn't even know
he didn't know who I was.
I didn't know who she was.
You had to cut eye for next living.
But when I saw Jidekene, I was like, Jideke's my friend.
Okay.
You know, and I went to look
he was my favorite person in the movie, by the way.
We'll get into that.
Nonsense.
Yeah, of course. That's why.
So I went, read the synopsis, and first thing that caught my attention was Abba Blues. I grew up in Abba.
Oh.
So it was kind of like special for me. I'm like, Abba.
Did you shoot it in Abba?
We shall not. I mean, it was shot. The film was shot. Why is that a conversation?
Well, I'm just asking now.
It was shot.
Because okay.
It was shot in different locations.
Was about one of them?
It was shot
you
in different locations.
You will find out when you watch it.
I've watched it.
No, the audience. You don't need to disclose it to them. Yeah. Cool.
Okay.
Yeah. So I went, read the scripts. You know, give my best in the auditions because, like she said, I hate auditions. They're very. The anxiety of, you know, having to do.
Is it just me? They always, like, I have a feeling that, like, when they do auditions, like, it's like they already know who they want to pick.
No, I don't think so.
No, really?
I mean,
I don't think so.
No, not really.
Because there's often like a back and forth and all of that. So I did my tape, I sent it, and I think it was like 2 days later, they were like, okay, yeah, we want you in the movie. And I was like,
yes. Did you know you were going to play lead?
So at the time, I had not read the full script. It was just like the portion that they sent me to audition with. So I didn't know who was who in the movie. And when we now came to the reading that we had all of us, that was when I figured, I was like, oh.
Cool.
I was like, okay, cool. I think I actually like this character because I think naturally people see me as a villain.
No. Okay, naturally, okay.
Yeah, it was me as a bad guy. He has bad guy look.
This
So having to play like a softer, that is in love, you know, and I was like, yeah, I want that. It's more challenging, and I want to do something that's very challenging.
Okay, honestly, yeah, I feel like, yeah, I've been beefing the characters a lot, but I'm a lover girl, and I really loved how well you guys were able to connect in the movie, and it's weird that you guys actually like know each other before. Okay, you know what? So people are wondering what we're talking about. I mean, those that have not seen the movie. So let's go to the trailer. Then I'll come back and ask my question, so you guys understand exactly why Olori dey vex for Uzo and Amara. We'll be right back. All right. How was it playing this movie? I mean, I read somewhere that you were sick all through, you know, during this movie. How was it? What were the challenges you faced during Abablu's? And because I don't have so much time anymore, how's the reception been?
Yeah. I mean, like, I think playing Amara was it was a beautiful experience. Like, I would always think so fondly about her.
You're a lover girl.
And I am a lover girl, but we're talking about playing the character, not being a lover girl.
Are you a lover girl? Are you a lover girl?
I am a lover girl.
Okay, so why would they argue?
But no, like playing Amara was very special also because it was a tough role. You've seen the film, right? So she's a lot of emotions that she goes through. She's always crying. My dad was at the premiere and he was like, he couldn't finish watching it because he was just emotional. Like, why are you crying so much? And obviously I was sick as well. So having to navigate that was just a lot. Also, the dialogue is so beautiful. There's a lot of heavy dialogue in it. So remembering it and like just being in the emotion of the scene was a lot. But I really enjoyed it. And also just like reception from the film has been really nice. We watched it, we were at the screening last night, and it was just so beautiful. People, I think it's beautiful to see people like you even like just have all these like visceral reactions to it. It's like, we did something right? And obviously some people have their takes as well. We have some feedbacks that are not so great, but we don't really care about those because
I think it was a beautiful movie.
Yeah,
I think it was a really beautiful movie.
Yeah.
What was your biggest challenge in playing Uzo? Aside being,
I think having to cry on impulse. Because there were really emotional scenes and emotional conversations that were had that, you know, needed me to
enter.
Yeah, get into the character, feel the pain of Uzo, and bring it to life in such a way that is believable for people who are watching. Do you get? And also, people do not understand how difficult it can be to read a script in English and translate it in real time into Igbo while shooting.
Ooh.
Yeah.
So the script is in English.
Yeah.
I read it in English, and the conversation I'm having to change what I read in English into Igbo in real time, translated it in real time, and having the conversation back and forth, and having to still make sense
of it. You know how crazy and how beautiful it is. We're rounding off already. I think this movie was so good. I'm not Igbo, but I can't remember watching it in Igbo. I think I watched it in English.
Wow,
yeah,
I love
it's
that.
Yes, I think that was really, really beautiful. And you guys did so amazing in this movie. First of all, I think that we all want an Uzo as a partner.
Intentional.
But we don't want an Uzo as a brother. Because if they say my brother, I don't beat you. All right, so future plans very quickly. Future plans.
I mean, obviously, like I have a couple films that I shot last year. One that I'm super excited about. My producer says it'll be out by the end of this year. Fingers crossed. It's called All the Bridesmen. So yeah, I'm looking forward to that. And yeah, I feel like that's just what I'm like focusing on.
And Nays Living?
Nay Living is a thriving wellness community, right? So we are just a growing community, and I keep supporting and showing up for my community. I have my podcast as well, Unpack with Nay. So we're in pre-production for the 3rd season, and it's going to be so exciting. We're going to, not even exciting, I think it's more so wholesome, vulnerable conversations, right? So I'm looking forward to just unpacking with all my guests this season.
Amazing.
So, yeah,
we hope to. I mean, we hope to do something with
yes, please.
Unpack with me soon.
Please.
Yes, Prince. Aside your clothing line that you want to bring back, what's next?
Yeah, of course. I mean, like my clothing line coming back, and movies. I want to do more movies. Hopefully, go into production as well. That will probably be it from next year, and then agriculture.
Agriculture.
An evil man. Intentional man.
Intentional man. This one now, you all in 10 hands, pack money.
Agriculture, looking into, me and a couple of partners were looking into doing something big in agriculture.
Amazing.
Yeah, you guys should look out for that.
Look out. I mean, I will be looking out for it.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for coming, you guys.
Thank you for
I think I had
having
a very, very
us.
beautiful conversation, and I'm not as angry as I was when I started the show anymore. I mean, you guys go see Abba Blues. Really amazing movie. I recommend 100. And before I recommend the movie, you already know that me, I'm very hard to please. All right, guys. All right, so that's a wrap. Woo! Woo! Yes, babies. That was a very, very amazing session with my two guests, and I hope you guys had a good time also. But then you already know we have you back with all the movie tea every Tuesday, and this right here is your ultimate no filter guide to this week's must-see, can't miss jaw-dropping flick. So buckle up, grab your popcorn, and get hyped because it's time for Movies at the Movies. Started off strong in Nollywood, we have Mother's Love. Is sheltered at Davie from a wealthy family, finally went to NYSC after being refused the opportunity prior. Super excited for the freedom from her controlled life, she quickly makes friends with a young man from a questionable background and starts to find her voice, her own path. And as her father threatens extreme repercussions, it is NBC's seemingly docile mother who will do anything, even at the expense of losing everything, to right the wrongs of the past. Now, actors in this family movie includes Omotola Jalade Kende, Ifeanyi Kalu, Nori Nahita, Olumide Oworu, Liliana Fegbai, Baba Rex, amongst others. Let's go check it out. You guys, I saw this movie. And the reason I saw this movie was because, you know, before the movie, there were so many controversies around it, you know, with Omotola Jalade, Dr. Omotola Jalade coming back, you know, into the film space and into production and all of that. And I can tell you for free that this movie was the most intentional movie I have seen in the year 2026 because, you know, they shot some parts in Makoko and I could see that it actually like went in deep. Like, no be all those ones where, you know, they'll just get some clips online and just, you know, use it to shock it. This one, they went, and it was a super, super amazing movie. I actually think you should go see it. Moving straight to our Hollywood, we have Hoppers. A 19-year-old animal lover uses technology that places her consciousness into a robotic beaver to uncover mysteries within the animal world beyond her imagination. Actors in this comedy and sci-fi animation include Piper Carter, Bobby Moynihan, John Hamm, Kathy Najimy, Dave Franco, amongst others. Let's go check it out. You guys, I mean, I'm not exactly a fan of animation, but this one I am going to see because it looks amazing even from the trailer. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I want to continue, but you know, time flies when you're having so much fun. And this, if you can testify, it is has been the most amazing and fun 1 hour of our day. Ladies and gentlemen, we've come to the end of the show. Tomorrow is another day, and tomorrow you already know we do everything music. Till we meet again, my name remains Oyin Damola, the Olori of Lagos, and like I always say, don't do what I won't do, but if you do it, enjoy it. I'm not you. Bye, babies.